hip-hop, Atlanta's tightest circle. Whispers are swirling that Kirk Frost's notorious side chick was never a stranger. She was Rasheeda's own friend. Can you imagine the betrayal? Sources say Karlie uncovered secret texts detailing late-night rendezvous and coded compliments, all while Rasheeda remained blissfully unaware. Now the cast is divided, emotions ran high, and fans are left reeling. In what feels like a twist, Karlie claims she stumbled upon Rasheeda's private messages hinting at more than sisterly concern. "I couldn't believe my eyes," Karlie reportedly confessed to a confidant. "I saw him call her my darling, and Rasheeda had no clue." Suddenly, every group chat, every backstage corner, is buzzing with speculation. Did Rasheeda, unknowingly, nurture Kirk's side flame? Or is there a deeper plot to discredit her during filming? The family was left divided, alliances shifting in real time. Now everyone's asking, was this a calculated move by Karlie to reclaim the spotlight, or a genuine revelation born from loyalty to a friend? As the drama escalates, one thing is clear: nothing in Atlanta's reality world will ever be the same. Stay tuned as we dive into the explosive details and uncover what really happened behind closed doors. Erica's revelation hit like a lightning bolt the moment Karlie Redd dropped a bombshell. Imagine sitting in a packed living room, phones in hand, cameras rolling, as Karlie leaned forward, eyes wide with barely contained excitement. "You will not believe what I just read," she began, voice trembling with anticipation. "I stumbled upon Rasheeda's private texts, and Kirk's side chick wasn't just any random girl, she was Rasheeda's friend." Gasps rippled through the room, emotions ran high, and fans watching online were left scrambling to refresh their feeds. The air crackled with suspense as everyone struggled to process the magnitude of the claim. Karlie leaned back, pursing her lips as if savoring the weight of her words. "These texts," she said, pulling out her phone, "are dripping with intimacy. Late-night video calls, coded compliments, we're talking 'you're my secret light. Can't wait to feel your warmth.' All from Kirk to this woman who stood next to Rasheeda at birthday brunch last month." She paused, letting her confession sink in. The family was left divided. Some cast members exchanged worried glances, while others stared accusingly at Rasheeda, whose expression flickered from shock to indignation. On the corner, Kirk Frost sat stiffly, jaw clenched. He shifted in his chair, avoiding direct eye contact. The accusation felt like a hot coal pressed against his reputation. "That's a lie," he finally muttered, voice low. "Rasheeda and I have had challenges, but I would never betray her with someone she trusts." Yet, his denial rang hollow against the undeniable drama unfolding. Whispers spread among the crew. Did he slip up? Were these texts real? The tension was palpable, as if the studio itself held its breath. Rasheeda, caught off guard, covered her mouth with trembling fingers. Her eyes glistened with tears she refused to shed. She had believed Kirk's side relationships were distant, shadowy, involving women she barely knew through rumors. To learn that one was supposedly her friend cut deeper than any blindside. Her mind raced through memories. Brunches where they toasted champagne, laughter shared in dressing rooms, hurried selfies at red carpet events. Had she been foolishly blindsided by someone she trusted? Amid the stunned silence, Monique, ever the truth seeker, leaned forward. "Karlie, you sure you saw what you saw?" Her tone was gently probing, seeking confirmation. Karlie nodded, scrolling through her messages with unsteady fingers. Every message was there, next to Rasheeda's name. She sent him exclusive clips from our reunion rehearsal, a private moment he later used to praise the side chick. He called her my favorite surprise. Do you think Kirk would share that with someone he barely knew? Monique's face paled. She glanced at Rasheeda, then at Kirk, her loyalty torn. As the room buzzed, Bambi pulled out her phone and live-streamed the confrontation. "Fans are shocked," she whispered to the camera, voice hushed yet crackling with excitement. "This is the season's hottest tea." Comments poured in. Is this friendship or betrayal? Rasheeda deserves the truth. Karlie's playing chess, not checkers. The digital frenzy amplified the drama, each fan picketing in virtual armies for Kirk or Rasheeda. Meanwhile, in a darkened corner, Spice and Yandy exchanged theories. Maybe Kirk wanted to hurt Rasheeda from the inside, Spice murmured, brow furrowed, using her friend as a weapon, twisting trust into betrayal. Yandy nodded slowly. If true, that's beyond cold. But what if Rasheeda's friend was the mastermind, playing both sides? Their voices trembled with suspicion, hearts pounding at the possibility of a deeper conspiracy. Karlie tapped the screen, bringing up Rasheeda's sent messages. "Look at this one," she urged, voice low. "It says, 'I can't wait to steal. Kisses in the dark, signed, Love, your friend.' Who else would have that closeness? Who else would know their inside jokes?" The studio lights seemed to flicker as Rasheeda scanned the text. Inside jokes about Kirk's favorite whiskey, references to a night they painted the town together. Her breath caught, and tears finally spilled free. "I can't believe this," she whispered, her voice cracking. "I thought she was my ride or die." At that moment, Kirk's side chick, the woman at the heart of the scandal, was escorted onto the set by production staff. Her entrance was met with thunderous gasps. Cameras swiveled to capture every flutter of her eyelashes, every tremor in her voice. Dressed in understated glam, she steadied herself before speaking. "I never meant to hurt Rasheeda," she began, voice quavering. "Kirk and I crossed paths at an after-party. He confided in me about his struggles, and I offered comfort." She paused, gaze dropping. "I had no idea he was dating Rasheeda, someone I considered a friend." The revelation hung heavy, twisting loyalties like taffy. Rasheeda rose to her feet, fists clenched at her sides. Tears striped her cheeks, mascara smudged like war paint. "How could you?" she demanded, voice thick with betrayal. "I invited you into my inner circle. You laughed at my jokes, comforted me when I cried, and all the while you were playing me." The studio echoed with her tremulous words. Fans watching live felt the sting of her pain, some vowing solidarity, others whispering. Drama intensifies. Karlie watched the exchange, satisfaction mingled with empathy in her eyes. "Rasheeda," she said gently, "I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but you deserved the truth." The room held its collective breath. Would Rasheeda collapse in heartbreak, lash out in fury, or find unexpected strength? The answer seemed to flicker in her eyes as she swallowed hard and squared her shoulders. In that suspended moment, Monique stepped from Kirk, she asserted, voice steady with authority. Kirk rose, face pale, as he approached the center of the stage. "I owe Rasheeda an explanation and an apology," he began, voice low. "I never intended to betray you with someone you loved and trusted. The texts, they were meant to be private, a misguided attempt to explore my feelings for someone else, but I went about it the wrong way." His admission echoed through the studio, a confession that both soothed and inflamed raw emotions. Rasheeda's tears subsided into a cold, burning resolve. "You went about it the wrong way," she shot back, voice quivering. "You used my friend, my confidant, as your secret escape, trust into your playground." Her words cut deep, slicing through any lingering doubt. Yandi gasped, covering her mouth with both hands. Spice's hand flew to her heart. Even Monique's stern mask crumbled at the edges. As part one closed, the tension swelled to unbearable heights. Alliances formed and shattered in a blink. Secrets spilled into the open, and every cast member braced for what would come next. Rasheeda stood at the eye of the storm, wounded and defiant, as Karlie's dramatic reveal rewrote the rules of trust and friendship in their world. Part 2 promised to delve deeper into hidden motivations, secret alliances, and the fallout that would test their bonds like never before. Karlie's smirk faded. The moment the studio lights shifted focus back onto the core group, the aftershock of her revelation still rippled through the room, and as Part 2 began,